Hey Ruckers, you find me on a wild camp just after Storm Darragh hit the country with 90-mile-an-hour winds. That has resulted in a lot of road closures and pretty much no access to a lot of the things I want to do. I thought this one was going to work out, I had it all planned out, however the A44 has been closed due to a down tree and a landslide. So I've parked up in Llangurig. I'm heading along this road and I have no idea where I'm going to end up tonight. This is a strange wild rucker.
Rare red weather warnings, meaning there's a potential danger to life, have been issued for parts of the UK. Storm Darragh is expected to hit over the weekend. It is the first red warning since January.
That storm has a lot to answer for. It's incredible the amount of downed trees and disruption it's absolutely caused, but then 100-mile-an-hour winds here in Wales. It's not a place you'd want to be a couple of days ago. So, right now, we're quite literally following a path to nowhere. I have no idea where I'm going to end up, which is odd for me. It's an odd feeling actually, because there is no destination, there's nowhere I need to be tonight. I just need to get the tent somewhere, hopefully with a nice view. If I can get us a nice little stream or something going past, I will, but right now I'll just be happy having a mistake, you know? Right. Let's see where we end up.
On we go, down the endless road. How can we know what tomorrow holds?
It's just dawned on me that walking through a woodland full of trees might not be the wisest move. Considering how many I've seen that are down. Magical though, love a good forest. Lovely crotch shot for you there. There we go. I'm surprised that's the first one I've seen that's actually down. Now, I've just spotted some of this. Now this is lichen, and it only grows in areas with good air purity, which out here there's nothing. So yeah, and it actually tastes like steak. If you serve it with some steak. Yep. Just tastes like flour otherwise. Well, there's dinner. On we go. So it's only 2:15 and there's already signs of the sun setting. I am nearly 2/3 of the way to where the camping spot is. We should be alright. We should be alright. It's not so much that got me worried, it's that. I wonder if we can get in up here. Shows how much you've got to keep an eye on things, doesn't it? Could happen at any point. I've lost where I was up to with my pacing now as well. God, these two trees look like the guards for the forest for the night, don't they? I hope you don't have to pay. I've not got any money on me. How pretty is that? Wow. Wow. And it's the same that way as well. Feeling that northeasterly wind now that the trees have been protecting me from all that way. Yeah, hopefully we're out of that for tonight. That is incredible. So yeah, that is the path that I want to take. And I was out by about 15 paces, which isn't bad considering I've hiked 2.9 kilometers and just counting my pacing. It works. The military method works. Let's get up here, get the camping spot found. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that is pretty. I'm going to say that's the summit. There's no cairn up here. Whew. That is hard. Such a bad peat bog, and there's loads of thick heather as well. Like, it gets way steeper at points, but I made it. What a view. And just as I get the tent pitched, the sun goes down on another day. Now that's a bit concerning considering I don't think there's anything around here for one. I've not seen a single soul all day. And then all of a sudden you hear dogs barking. So yeah, I've just stayed quiet for a bit, just kept an eye on it, and I don't think there's anything to it. But it's definitely put me a bit on edge. It's not something I like to hear, given the other factors that there's not been a single soul out here all day. So yeah, I've decided now I'm going to treat myself to a brew and just relax a bit. Hopefully nothing comes of that. We will see. Well, that was definitely what the doctor ordered. I really enjoyed those steaks. That was just incredible, especially with that salt and pepper rub. It was the best thing about Iceland's salt and pepper chips The chips are horrendous, but the rub is fantastic. So maybe it's worth just getting that, chucking the chips away and taking the salt and pepper rub out of it. It's only a little sachet, but my God. So then, there's not really much you can do in winter. Obviously it is pitch black out there. So I'm going to treat myself to a couple of beers, listen to a bit of music, and yeah, just sit and take in the solitude, I suppose. Believe it or not, that was a 360 pan around of where I am. There is no light. That is insane. I've made myself a nice little brew. I'm going to take a look one last time out at the scenery and get settled in for the night, I think. I'll see you in the morning where hopefully we get a decent sunrise. So it was a very chilly night last night. It's currently 1 degree, but in that wind chill, you're looking at -2, -3. It is very, very nippy this morning. Last night though, it got a bit eerie. And I know it was just the wind, but it really sounded like there was a man's voice whispering something. And yeah, I think I'm just on edge from those dogs last night. I think I was just a bit on edge, but literally that's what I was hearing. I mean, it didn't stop me sleeping. The second my head hit that pillow, I was gone. Right, let's get this tent down then. Let's make tracks. Thank you. Well, let's see what trouble we can get ourselves into today, eh? Let's go. Punlam and Fower. Punlam and Fower. Over there in the distance, that's where we should have been today. We'll get it next time.
In the dirt is still a seedling. In the shit there's still some meaning. In the dead they don't stop speaking if you listen well.
Well, that's the first kilometre done. Another kilometre to go before we turn off. We climb up about 140 metres and apparently there's a radio tower. According to the map, there might be absolutely nothing there, but it's worth a look anyway, isn't it?
In the cracks is still a seedling. In the ash is still some meaning. And the spirit keeps on singing if you listen well.
So I've been pretty impressed with my pacing. I was pretty much bang on working that out. And I found the track that's going to lead us up onto the ridgeline and over to the radio tower. And hopefully not a Vodafone mast, because that's just boring. Let's go and have a look. Well, that's interesting. We've got to this gate. It is part of the Wye Valley Walk, but it's padlocked. So that looks like the end of this video. I'm stuck. Send help. Thank you. going for it. Sod it.
In the dirt is still a seedling. In the shit there's still some meaning. And the dead they don't stop speaking if you listen well. In the weeds is still a seedling. Among the worms is still some meaning. And the dead they don't stop teaching if you listen well. In the cracks is still a seedling.
Yeah, it's just a mobile mast.
Seedling in the shit, there's still some meaning. And the dead, they don't stop speaking if you listen well.